Okay, sorry, y'all. I had an interruption. If this is your first time coming, welcome. Part 1 is uploading. This is part 2. Listen, these people want to interrupt you, okay? When I said that they're in this self-imposed prison, talking about, I got the keys, I got the keys. Listen, they now have to make a way out of no way. They now have to get out of the maze of destruction that they created or tried to create for other people. And now they're in that and they're blindfolded. This is self-imposed. Like I said, talking to low-level entities, they're tricking them, they're guiding them, they're still under that moon, putting all those gods before the Most High God, and they don't even know that those gods are not even talking to them. Some of them are already in certain caverns of hell, and they believe that they're doing good. No, one of my enemies called it a holy hell. A holy hell where you think that you're doing okay, you think you fine, everything is fine, but you're really inside losing your mind. I remember one of my enemies told me that. She revealed to me just the kind of magic that she did. Guess what? She disappeared one day. Changed her Facebook picture and I ain't heard from her since. Maybe she's in a holy hell. Holy hell. Yeah, listen. I don't know. It is what it is. Is this what you're wishing over somebody, for them to be in a holy hell? You wanted them to be disconnected from the Most High? The Most High says, I never disconnected. I got quiet for a little bit to see if you were going to choose me willingly, per free will, divine beings. Listen, equal give and take. Some of these people are still paying people to do work, and the workers are just taking the money. They're not doing the work. Why? That's why the Five of Cups is here. I gave up my whole paycheck. You said she would be dead in 21 days. I just saw her on Facebook and she's out eating ice cream with her new husband and her son. Oh, that's just a random download. Listen, they're mad because you're in your 10 of Cups. They don't know what to do. You're in your 10 of Cups. How is it that somebody's joy, how do you fall so far from grace that seeing somebody else happy puts you in a 5 of Cups energy? You got to be wicked to the core of being wicked. How wicked do you have to be? Do you see the cloak? See the darkness? Okay, see the red, the blood? Some of your ancestors want blood. How are you in misery because this person is happy? Somebody's mad that you're healthy. They did death rituals over you during the moon cycles. Well, listen. They really believed that it was going to happen in their imagining faculties. They saw it so clearly, but really they were seeing their own destiny. They were seeing their own funeral. They were seeing their own grave being dug by themselves. They were seeing themselves in that own casket, that casket. Somebody put you in a casket and tried to bury you. You went to the underworld and mastered that bitch. Oh, they put your picture in the ground. Somebody put a jar in the ground, 12:02 on the clock. Yeah, somebody put a picture in the ground in a graveyard. I can see it. We're going to expose you. It's spiritual court too, you know. I am a spiritual lawyer. This is what I'm here for. I've only been here since January the 14th. But the Most High got a plan and the Most High got a mission. Yeah, somebody buried you in the ground. They buried you in the ground. They realized you were earthseed. You were supposed to be dead within a certain amount of time. Somebody wanted you dead within 2 years. Another person wanted you dead within 3 years. Somebody else wanted you dead within 21 days. They buried you in the ground. You went to the underworld, had a conversation with the angels and the demons, the underworld, the gatekeepers, Tahuti, all of them. I almost said something. All of those powerful guys that rule the underworld had a conversation. They're like, what are you doing here? You're like, well, I'm a star. I'm an earth angel. And somebody did voodoo on me. And I guess they think this picture being buried here. But I just came to talk to these spirits to let them know that the underworld is under judgment. All right, look, I'm going back to where I'm supposed to be. How you going to use earth to bury somebody? How you going to use death for the person that causes transformation? The star. The person that carries life. They like playing in graveyard, Spirit said. They found out the hard way that you are heavily spiritually protected. You're standing and you're towering over them like, look at them. Just running around, going to and fro, running in their trucks, putting on hats and shades and hoods and stuff, passing by your house, burying stuff in your yard, looking like complete and total chaotic ass idiots. It's nothing else to say. They have to be embarrassed. They didn't think that anybody saw them. How should you, how could you, how would you even attempt or even think to fathom to trick the Most High when the Most High says, I see everything? You know, I hear the Most High giving them for credit for trying. It's quite entertaining. You have to give them credit for trying. You're the star. I don't care if they liked your sister more and you was always the black sheep. Surprise! This is the chosen one. The one that didn't conform to your BS in the family. The one that got molested and you didn't want to believe it that they got molested. Okay. You still with that man? Okay. I don't want to call nobody spiritual draws out in the spiritual court. Why? Because they're hanging out to dry all by themselves. These people are taking themselves out. I don't even think we're interested in the show. We've healed so beautifully as the Queen of Cups that this is not even good news for us. We're not gloating over the fact that y'all suffering, but we're just stating a fact. This is what happens. Let it be one for the books when you try to go against the divine beings. You're setting the example. We're letting you know that this is what happens. Look at them. Don't do what they did under the moon. Wicked asses in the dark, running around naked and stuff, worshiping the moon, doing sex spells and beauty spells because they wanted to steal your energy. Now, the moon goddess won't answer their ass, which she's being divinely orchestrated by the Most High to sit her ass down. They're like, but moon goddess. They putting up offerings, all kinds of stuff. Moon goddess ain't saying a damn thing. Candles ain't moving. Ain't no angelic energy. These people have been cut off from spiritual prosperity until they learn with their stiff-necked, hard-necked ass. Till they learn. They are the great example of what an epic fail looks like in real life and reality. That was a serious ass reality TV show ass commercial. Got the break! 10 of Cups is here. You're feeling good. Your family's good. You're happy. Soul Tribe is good. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, your 10 is not their 10. Thank God it ain't your 10. Their 10 is the 10 of Wands. They got all that stuff on their back they got to carry. And one by one, they got to go through their bags, their spiritual bags, all the things they didn't want to heal from, all the things they didn't want to deal with, all the trauma, all the hatred, all the anger. Yeah. What's that song? Yeah, the Three of Swords. Their whole life is lopsided. It ain't balanced out correctly. Why? Because they're still in a very hateful energy. Okay? Your life is it's lopsided, boo. What Erykah Badu say? Pick your Aphrodite. While you following me, your shit is flat on one side. You worried about me. Dun-dun. You need to pick your Aphrodite. While you watching me, your hair, it's flat on one side. Confirmation, I ain't got time. Why you carrying all them bags like that? What you got all them bags for, huh? They shit is heavy. Their life is weighed down. You're light. You're floating. You always knew you could fly, and now you're flying. Why? Because you're the kingpin. That's why. You're powerful in the earth. You got favor with God and amongst men. Ain't that in the scriptures? You're the kingpin. You're prosperous and stable. They're gossiping and talking. Somebody still somewhere trying to gossip. The King of Swords. Why? Because they think they're smarter than you. Gemini, Aquarius, and or Libra energy. But what they don't know is that you are the real King of Swords. See? Now the test is for those people that are on their spiritual path to be able to decipher between the karmics that are trying to trick you and get you to join them in the spiritual jail in hell, or the light beings, the gift. Why? Because the Ace of Pentacles is here. Do you know the difference? The same test they gave us on our beginning of our journey, the same test they're going to give you. Why? Because they're not creative. They really don't have any more power to do anything else. They're going to test you. If you're new to your spiritual path, they're going to test you. Yeah, that practitioner you're going to, they seem real nice, real this, and behind it all, baby, they could be the devil in disguise. You better discern. You better sit with your higher self. You better pay attention to the truth. You better pay attention to the synchronicities. You better listen to your divine ancestors. You better know what it is before you just start to embark on certain things where you bring people in spiritually, taking items to your house, and then you find yourself locked in a cavern of hell trying to figure out how the hell you ended up with all this karma. It was because of the people that you were around. Birds of a feather flock together. Stay up out of them hell holes. Follow your own path. Get grounded. Okay, so you having a bad day? Go feel it. sit down. Give it 24 hours. Think about it, pray about it, purge it out, cry it out, scream it out, write yourself a letter. Don't talk to yourself. Find a mirror, whatever you feel. But you're going through the dark night of the soul, and you will be okay. Why? Because you're the emperor. You're a leader. You were a born leader. You were never meant to be under the doggone pavement and buried in some doggone graveyard. Never. They wanted you to think that joining them would be your best endeavor. It was the best thing you ever did, walking away. They wanted you to think that joining them, celebrating with them, would be your best deal. These people want you to now be a part of their darkness because there's so much light in you. The Four of Wands is here. Okay? They want you to think there is no God. You are very spiritually protected. You always have been. 1111 is your number. Pay attention. Pay attention to the songs on the radio. Sometimes Spirit is telling you something through the radio. Or if somebody's trying to get a message to you that you're thinking about, praying for, wondering about, turn on that radio, turn on the TV. I promise you, at the time that you do, you're going to get the message that you need to get. Somebody's going through a real death. A lot of these people are going to die. Okay? This is how severe the black magic was, though. I know this message seems really harsh. I know I sound insensitive, but I have to state the truth. And the fact of the matter is, they did so much death rituals on you that, again, the Most High is seeing that this is the only remedy. This is the only fit judgment. This is justice. Like, you're really leaving the Most High no other choice but to close out your cycle in this world. I don't know. 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 I That was a commercial break, y'all. I know the newcomers are like, oh, okay, those are commercial breaks. Those are interesting. Yeah, they are. They are. They're very, very interesting. Listen, let me tell you something. They're still fighting each other. Again, remember, they need new supply. They need new light. So now they're looking for people that are new on their spiritual path to take advantage of. Okay, but that's not going to happen. Why? Because we're covering them. We're praying for them. Even if I don't know who you are, I made it to a rank where I can bless your path. Even if I don't know who you are all over the world, you are protected. You will know that spirit. You will discern it, and you will feel that python spirit trying to wrap itself around your leg and around your mind to get you to denounce the Most High God, and you will walk away. Why? Because I got other divine beings also that are high ranked just like me at this leadership level, because we've walked through hell several times. We know all the demons and angels by name, and we're praying for you. You won't fall for that fake spiritual practitioner. Something in your spirit is going to tell you to get up and leave the table. Don't give them no more money. Don't take that stuff home. Don't put that bracelet on. I know that you want to know. Well, how do I know what my ancestors are saying? How do I know what my lineage is? Sit with yourself. Sit by yourself. You're going to know. Well, when am I going to know? You will. At the right time. The Five of Wands represents conflict. I told you they have no more light to fight over. So now they're fighting in the dark, blinded. You ever seen people in a fight blindfolded with no power? Damn. Well, needless to say, we're still the Ace of Cups. We are the helping hand of the Most High. So we've been guided to pray for those people that are new to their spiritual path so they don't have to go through the type of dark night of the souls that we had to. It was hard. It was crucial. It was detrimental. It almost killed us just so I could sit right here on this day at 12:13. 12:13. The synchronicity. Listen. They didn't even want me to say this to you on today. This is why they were fighting me 10 years ago, because they knew that this day that I'm talking to you in this moment, in this hour, had to happen. Because now I want to make sure that I tell you about all the mistakes that people make on their path. Don't you do it. You don't have to go through the dark night of the soul that hard. It's one thing to be awakened, but it's another thing to willfully be lost. You're willing it. You're giving your free will away. Don't do that. Why would you do that? You're spiritually protected. And I got other goons out here. A whole bunch more that's more high ranked than me. Spiritually. And they're praying for everybody. Well, how do they know my name? You're overthinking it. That's a trick. We know who you are. They know who you are. We know who you are. You will not make these same mistakes that we made. Not in this life or the next. If you just hearken to the voice of the Most High. Not Nephilim's voice. I'm just a messenger. I can only give you testimonies. I can only give you, case studies. I can only channel the current energy for you. But we're under judgment, honey. And we're praying that you make the right decision. Just as they're praying against you, oh, I hope he fails. I hope their relationship breaks. We're on the other side like, listen, we want you to prosper. You need to grow. You are a leader. You are an earth angel. We're speaking so much positivity into you that all that negative energy that they're trying to spit into the ethers is not even touching you. Why? Because we've walked through hell. Judgment is here and it will continue to be here until these people understand that the Most High is who the Most High said, and they thought it not robbery to be equal with the Most High. So they like it here so much. They love the world so much. The Most High is going to leave them here to keep going through several lifetimes and cycles since they chose the devil over the Most High. Okay? As we sail to calmer waters, you are the new ascended masters. You are the new ancestors. You need to act accordingly, and you are. Needless to say, this is your message. I love you. Promise to the Most High heavens that I do. The passion and the ebullience, the things that we all had to go through to get to this seat. People look at my channel, they're like, oh, you got 25,000 followers. Listen, let me tell you something. I only been here since January 14th because the Most High told me go. And I'm like, what? Go. Huh? Go. Damn. Guess what? I didn't come fast enough. I was supposed to come last year. You know what happened? The Most High smoted my ass. Oh, they thought I was exempt? Oh, they thought the divine beings were exempt from the chastening? No, we get chastened even faster. Sometimes I look at the wicked like, damn, Most High, you let them get away with everything. I do one wrong thing. Within 30 seconds, bow, I'm like, God. Oh. I chasten those I love, right? It's only by way of the Most High that I'm here. So I cannot play with my life or yours in any way, shape, or form, lest I offend the Creator. And that's not something I want to do. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. I don't. Needless to say, that is the video. I love you. I love you. I promise to the Most High heavens that I do. And until the next video, as always, peace be with you.